Hello, Capricorn. How are you? Welcome. I hope you're doing very well. Capricorn, let's see how your energies are going to be at this moment so that you can use them to your advantage and be able to see a situation from a new point of view. This reading is general. Take what resonates with you and don't dismiss this message. And it applies to everyone who has Sun, Ascendant, Moon, or Venus in the sign of Capricorn. Capri, remember to activate all the bells so you can get notifications for the new videos. If you want, you can follow me on my other TikTok and Instagram accounts where I will be uploading new content. Let's channel a message for the sign Capricorn. Capri, this starts with the Nine of Swords. We have Death, we have the King of Cups. Over here, we have the Chariot. Well, Capri, if you have been going through a situation that was causing you some kind of anxiety, or if there was some kind of worry there, now let's see which area this is related to, whether it's in the area of health in some case or in the sentimental area. That's what can be seen so far. Don't worry, because this will be overcome. There are energies here of evolution. Like that worry you had in your mind about that particular issue that sometimes kept you up at night, that didn't let you rest, right? Like you kept thinking and constantly thinking about that issue because there was something there and right now to the point that it was exhausting you. The end of that hasn't come. The end hasn't come. Also, those thoughts, sometimes I call them intrusive thoughts, those voices that are in our mind from the ghosts of the past, right? Is it time to say goodbye? So, are you going through a time of change? There is something new that is beginning to be born, and the new thing is relaxation. The new thing is tranquility. The new thing is peace. So, notice how you have taken a big step. You are about to make great progress in a situation. And this is like going from a state of anxiety or maybe worry, nervousness, to a state of total emotional stability. That is to say, finally, I am calm. I feel at peace with myself. I have made peace with myself. I have healed. I have sworn to myself internally, physically, emotionally. I feel that now I can control my thoughts and emotions in a completely different way. I have also accepted something. It's like an energy of having integrated. So this is a very deep process of change, which also involves saying goodbye to your past, cutting something from your past, but connecting with yourself from a different place, from a place of calm, of understanding, of acceptance, of love, of truly feeling more stable with yourself now. So feel that this is an overcoming. It's overcoming a situation. There's great progress. There's triumph. Have you achieved something? Let's see. Let's see what else we have. Where is this situation going? Capricorn sign. General energy, Capricorn. You have the Five of Cups, we have the Tower, and we have the Knight of Cups, Six of Pentacles, 6. You've been through a pretty tough process, Capri, haven't you? With what you've broken, broken in the sense of breaking away from something in your past. breaking away from a situation that was there, like not only causing anxiety, but also worry or sorrow. This situation has ended, it has finished. That's why ask yourselves, have you received help for this? Whether it's help from your environment to end a situation, to break away from a situation, help. Could this also be spiritual help? But there is someone here who, with their generosity, could also be a group of people, friends, family, and others who have given you a hand, who have helped you go through this transformation, to go through this change. And this change is a very deep, very strong emotional change. In some cases, I've given the example of maybe a situation that was related to health. In other cases, of course, this has to do with overcoming, for example, a loss. Not overcoming a loss in terms of a bond, in terms of a relationship. Not about overcoming all of this, about transcending. It's not about overcoming or forgetting what has happened, but rather releasing it, not releasing it through acceptance. Not clinging, I don't want to let it go. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or burying the past, but accepting it. You recognize it served a purpose and fulfilled a stage. And now you are stronger, you are ready to move forward and cross a bridge with your emotions completely different, right? With a new perspective. The transformation process you're going through right now is really intense, really deep. If something or someone has been left behind, let go and accept what was, what had to be, and what has served its purpose. It's like you're entering a stage of acceptance, also of the inevitable, acceptance of change. Surely something has shaken you emotionally during this time and in a deep way. But it's what had to be, it's what had to happen. An old structure had to be broken, and things had to be seen from the outside, from a different place. If that relationship didn't happen, if that relationship broke, there was a reason here. There was a reason here. And maybe also part of it not. The point is to accept, not to dwell so much on what I've lost, on what hasn't been, regrets, guilt, and so on. No, because that would be like focusing, putting too much emphasis on the negative side, right? Or also piling things on yourself. Remorse. And maybe, yes, accepting that something has changed in you, that your emotional priorities have changed too, your desires, your way of expressing love, and also what you need at this moment. Thank you. But we can see from the cards shown, you're going through a really, really deep transformation, huh? Really intense. Let's see what else we have. Capricorn, right? General energy. You have the strength. We have the Nine of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Wands. How has the energy changed? The Queen of Wands. That's the main phrase, right? What doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And that's kind of what this is, right? Because even though the phrase is intense, it's powerful. It talks to us about these trials, about this test you've had to go through, because you come out of this test much stronger. It's like you connect with your energy. I mean, wow, what I've been able to go through, what I've been able to overcome, what's starting to ignite inside me, right? That magnetism, that energy, that passion, that vision of life that's also so elevated. This change is going to transform you completely, but it's also bringing you closer to a new sense of appreciation. This change, What it's also meant to do is help you connect with your self-esteem, not just your inner strength, but your self-esteem, your sense of self-worth, with what you truly are worth as a person and what you deserve. Okay? Will you achieve that freedom and independence? Honestly, I feel great about myself right now. I feel like now I've gained security, I've gained courage, I've gained confidence above all, and self-assurance. And that self-assurance is allowing you to move forward in life without needing to impose yourself or anything, but rather to express yourself freely from your own energy, with confidence, with warmth. And I also feel here the boldness to know how to set boundaries when they need to be set, to know how to say no. Maybe to speak up when it's needed and maybe not to speak when it's not necessary. But I feel that this change you've gone through, this experience has totally transformed you. It has brought you to the point of defending your values, defending your worth, defending the person you are, and not giving in to other people. By wanting to fit in and not dimming your light, your energy, and your shine, just so someone else doesn't get upset, get angry, or react. But always from a place of presence, not from a place of authority or imposition. This energy is enough already. Wow. How many changes? Capricorn, let's see what we have in the oracle. Attention, Capricorn, in your economic zone, in your financial area, because a rebirth is approaching in that area, there is definitely something. Have you had certain challenges or difficulties in the financial area regarding earnings? But don't worry, this is just a test. It's a test because your value is changing, and it's being reflected in the matter of money and the money that's coming into your life. So changes are happening, and what has already served its purpose regarding sources of income, that's what's going to be left behind. What's going to remain is the strongest. What's going to remain is what's solid. And the new will appear. Let's see, come on. Capricorn, you have the number 3, and it tells you that expression is something natural for you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversations and creative activities. You can get others to join your ideas. And the affirmation it leaves you is, I am charismatic, dear Capricorn. This is what we've seen for all of you. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you here next time.